Good morning, lovelies. It's about almost time for me to start getting dressed, but I wanted to talk for a little bit. As you guys know, on Sundays I usually do this. So, today, Mass. Beautiful. I love Mass. I try to go every day during the week. It's very hard though, as you guys know, for me with all my weird health issues right now. Not just that, but my constant exhaustion. So Sundays is my day, you know what I mean? So I like to come prepared, prayed up, cleansed, and going in there, and I just love spending all my time with Jesus. So that's what I'm going to be doing, focusing on Jesus. Now, you guys also know I like to do a pre-Mass video where I'm very quiet because you do not speak in the chapel. And then afterwards, it's kind of, noisy and bustly, which is fine because it's after Mass and we're all leaving. So I'm still quite quiet, if you noticed. Anyway, I want to encourage everybody to go to church, whether it's a Mass service or a regular church service. We all need to go because during the week, I don't know if you know this, but we get stuck, things stuck to us because we're sticky, okay? Our spirits are, how shall I say it? Spiritual self is very sticky, okay? And all week we get things flung at us from the world. And it sticks to us. We get quite dirty, okay? I want you to picture this. Picture it like mud, okay? Somebody somewhere every single day is tossing mud at you. And it gets stuck, okay? It sticks. Now imagine this. During the week, if it's sunny, that mud then dries and sticks even harder to your skin. So it's even harder to get off by yourself. You're scrubbing it, it's not coming. It's not coming off. And you're like, why? I'll tell you why. Because on Sunday, as soon as you walk through the church doors, you're being bathed in this beautiful, beautiful bath. Spiritual bath, okay? It's a spiritual bath. And this spiritual bath, throughout the whole church service, whether it's Mass or regular church service for Protestants, during that whole hour and a half that you're there, your soul is being scrubbed by the only person who can remove that sticky, caked on mud from the world, Jesus himself. He comes down from heaven, stands beside you, every one of us, and he washes us from head to foot. Just like the night that he was arrested and he washed the disciples' feet. It's like that, only your whole body, okay? Your spiritual body is getting a bath, okay? And after church service, you walk out and the sun beams on you and you start sparkling like a diamond. It's just been washed clean, perfectly polished and washed clean. That's what I want you to picture. All week you're gathering dirt. Sunday is your cleaning day. You get to go and have a spiritual bath with Jesus and become spiritually clean all over again so that you can handle the week of having mud flung at you. What are you looking for? Nail clip here. So yeah, that's what I want you guys to picture. So please go to church. Please. Gots to. Okay? Jesus is waiting. Love y'all. I'll see you when I'm done church, because you'll see the clips of before and then after, like always. I gotta start getting dressed now. Later for now. Hello, lovelies. How prophetic that scripture really is. You're about to see. Okay? I'm sharing with you a little bit of my afternoon after I got home from Mass. Just a tiny bit. And so, this happened. People just assume they know what I'm talking about. They always put their own intentions in my posts, or rather their agenda in my posts. Never mind just asking me, like, have you even thought of asking me what my post was actually about? No. Mr. White here wanted to assume. And I responded. Usually I don't, but I did, because I thought, a gentle correction might help. So I said, thank you for your concern, Tom. I absolutely agree. God comes first in all things. This post was written from the perspective of a wife who puts God first by honoring her husband as the head of their home, just as scripture teaches in Ephesians 5. Then he replied, I know your true intentions, and so does God. So he wasn't coming to correct me, he was coming to argue with me, which I kind of figured. Sometimes people come because they misunderstand, and some people come because they just want to argue. And I get this a lot, as you guys know. I stopped posting about the comments because there's just too many. Just too many, too much. Don't have time for it. And why do they always go to the ones that are so, long ago? You know what I mean? Why not a newer one? Why not read my blog if you really want to know what I'm talking about? Which God does know what I'm about. I'm about Him. Every day, all day. My eyes are always on Him. My Lord is the most important thing in my life. He is first. Always and forever. I think there was a Sister Act song that was on the verge of something like that. Not a man today can take me away from my God. But apparently doing all these beautiful things for my family and putting my husband first as the head of the family is apparently not putting God first. When in the scriptures it says to obey your husband as unto the Lord. Do people even read their Bibles and then assume I don't? And this is just me sharing with you guys just a glimpse of my life. You know, that you don't get to see the whole thing behind the scenes usually. I don't like post about that kind of stuff. You guys don't see all the hidden things I do that nobody sees. Y'all don't know the crosses I bear, the trials I go through, the things I endure. You know a little bit about my health, but you don't know everything. You know what I mean? And then you guys, some of yous want to assume what I'm meaning when I post something, that I don't have God in mind when I'm posting, when all I do every single day is post about God. When was the last time I didn't post about Jesus? Go to my profile and tell me the last time I didn't post about Jesus all day. Go to my profile and tell me if there was ever a day, and screenshot it, that there was not one post about Jesus that day. Because I'm posting about Jesus every day. Morning, noon, and night. Every day. You come to my page, you can't say that I'm not about Jesus. And if you do, you're not being honest. So after his snide comment to me, saying that he knows my intentions and so does God, I told him sometimes even truth wrapped in reverence can be misunderstood, but I will not let that stop me from proclaiming the beauty of biblical marriage, of honoring the sacred roles God has designed, and of living out my calling as a helpmeet, joyfully, humbly, and firmly planted in the Word. Yes, God comes first, and because He does, I serve my husband faithfully as unto the Lord. Because that is Scripture. I don't know what else to say. Well, I guess he wasn't finished trying to argue with me. I kind of figured that's what he wanted to do. A lot of people, when they come from different denominations or different backgrounds and faiths, sometimes they try to impose their beliefs and their control systems onto others. And I've noticed this a lot, especially with people who are like Protestants. They like to really, really tear down and like belittle, insult, and like berate Catholics. And I have never seen it as bad as I've seen it right now online recently. It's like, what in the world is going on? I kept trying to gently correct. As you can see, I tried not to give in to his he was taunting me, if you didn't know. And so I didn't give in. I believe after my last comment, that was the last time I commented, because I had had enough of trying to deal with him. I knew that he wasn't going to budge on his feelings. I knew he just wanted somebody to yell at and argue with for whatever reason, and I wasn't going to give that to him. So right after he said that comment, no more comments. I didn't say anything else. And I will let you know why. When I am misunderstood, I remember the Lord sees my heart. I walk this path not to be praised by men, but to be faithful to the word. No clamor of insults can silence a heart anchored in grace. So, it doesn't matter what he says on my page, comments on my videos or my posts. I don't care. Because the only one I'm doing this for is the only one that I want to be seeing it, and that's Jesus. I ain't doing it for anyone else. It's only for his eyes. Anyway, I wanted to get onto a much happier topic. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been quite obsessed with Jane Austen recently. Oy. Ever since I watched the mini-series Miss Austen, I then had to watch Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility. Then I found out that there was a movie for Persuasion, which I didn't know. Last night I watched that one, and oh my god, I fell in love with that one too. I'm currently reading Persuasion, the book. It's much better. It's much better than the movie, but at least the movie gave me a little more visualization for some of the scenes that were in the book that I didn't understand. So I'm glad that the movie clarified most of those scenes for me. And anyway, so I decided I'm gonna do something spectacular just for me. Oh yes. Oh yes. See, I decided I was gonna have a little bit of fun with my lives while I have some times left. And I'm gonna enjoy all the beauty that God has given us in the form of tea, dressing up, looking pretty, and reading my books, Jane Austen style. Oh yes, I'm gonna read my books, and you're gonna watch some really cute cinematic clippings of my adventures. Oh yes, there's going to be quite a few of them. Things are changing around here. And I'm quite excited about it. Anyway, I wanted to share with you guys this exciting news, this very girly news. You know, because I'm quite girly. This is actually practical, okay? This is for sun and for rain. So this is a practical one. It's not like just, you know, one that's kind of useless that if it rains, I'm stuck and soaked. No, this is for rain and for sun. Which is smart. Now, I'm going to bed because, well, not yet, but in like 45 minutes, I'm going to bed because I am very tired after the day that I've had. Okay? Arguing with Sir Tom online, I'm just done. Don't want to even deal with that anymore. So, I wanted to share with you just the last part of my evening. This is everything you need to know what's going to happen between now and 45 minutes from now. That's it. That's everything. And I shall see you tomorrow. God bless. Later for now. Good night.